Hey gang, Gameface here, and well, time. It's time for Planet Coaster, and it's time to build a coaster, and that's the plan for today. Um, so a couple of I guess decisions I need to make about how this coaster's gonna go. Like, one, is it gonna go that way? Or is it gonna go that way? I don't know yet. These are just things that I don't know. You know, how fast does it need to go? Is it gonna be a big coaster? Is it gonna be like a medium-sized coaster? I don't know. I don't really think it needs to go that fast at first. Because I do think there's gonna be two launch sections. And there'll be like a little mini coaster on this side. And there'll be like a little mini coaster on this side. And that'll be the way it's gonna go. I don't know. It's gonna go that way. That way? See, so we could go that way, but what my initial thought was that I would cut this off. Like we would make an island out of this. Huh? Island. And and then like have like, I don't know, that doesn't seem big enough though. But we do have this whole area to build in, so it's not really going to be a mini coaster. It's not going to be a huge monster coaster. But you know, so I don't really know. So if we go this way, after we go this way, what do? What's the first move? We can do it either way, and we can change it. What I was thinking was to basically do a loop that turned Skyrocket. That's the other one, like this, is it? So my first thought was to do a loop that brought us down and came the other way, and then right into another loop and at 90 degrees, and have it be almost a non-inverted loop on the second one. Was my first thought. But again, I look at how much room I have. I can go either way, really. You know, I do have more room this way. So it almost seems like a launch in this direction would make more sense to start. I believe the plan here is to have two launch sections. One halfway through. Or at least that's the plan. Maybe even, like, have the thing come to a complete stop and relaunch. I don't know. These are things I can't even imagine right now. So I'm almost thinking, because of the amount of room we have here, we can go this way. No, when I looked at Torque and stuff online, what it was based on, they mentioned both Skyrocket and Full Throttle. But I'm not really worried. I think in Full Throttle, I'm not even thinking about these things at this point. Not at all. So let's get this thing going. Excuse me. Drinking too many fizzy drinks while I'm streaming. I gotta just start drinking coffee again. Oh yeah, it's not, yeah, there's really not much to Full Throttle. Okay, so I don't know, maybe like that, and then we switch to this. But we're gonna do the 4-meter thing again, I think. I think that's what's gonna be a thing. Just because it's supposed to be so much easier to... Though I've only ever seen it done on a wooden coaster. Coffee is good for you to a point. Oh, we'll get there. Yeah, coffee is good for you to a point. I drank a lot of coffee. I used to have one of those, you know, thermal mugs. Not mugs. Basically, it would have been like an extra large coffee from a coffee place. And, I used to drink about a dozen of those every day. And that's all I would drink was coffee. Constantly drinking coffee. Just constantly going to the Tazimo or the Keurig, depending on where I was, and making a coffee, drinking coffee. And try quitting that cold turkey. Go through caffeine withdrawal. It's pretty intense. You don't want to be doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna start to turn this. Which way am I gonna start to turn this? No, this way. And whoops. Oh, it's turning it. I don't want to turn it. I want to move it. Okay. This is just gonna all get ruined when I you know, go to smooth it out. It's just gonna destroy everything. We'll see though. Okay, so let's look at this again from this angle. I definitely need more. I don't know what this needs. It's going there too quickly is what it is. It needs less of something, not more. Again, I'm getting there too fast. 11.25 degrees is just like way too much. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, and let's hope this works, is I'm gonna skip every second one. I'm gonna go straight. No. That. 11.25. That's just way too much. That's what it is. 11.25 is way too much. Let's go 5.66. Oh. Start with a top hat. But where's it gonna go after that? You know what I mean? It's gonna have nowhere to go. I gotta go going this way before I can have a top hat. You know what I mean? Or maybe the whole thing is slower. Why did I do that? And I where are those pieces back? No? Okay, that's what redo does. It just puts the same piece back down over and over and over. Have it turn around on them. Yeah, see, you know, then that sort of negates everything I started thinking about. Like, you know, I mentioned yesterday that we're picking a coaster, and we chose this one in the long run because it was what really two, and so I really thought about this and really planned this out, and just doing that would just eradicate everything. Yes, it does. It doesn't redo things you deleted. You know what I mean? So as soon as I do that, I'm like completely going off the where the whole thing goes. Well, you know. Okay, so the plan here is this. It's gonna come down here. It's gonna do a up the loop. It's gonna come. Not gonna go through the loop. It's gonna go up, and it's gonna turn. Like basically, we're gonna come up here. It's gonna curve around, and it's gonna go into another loop. This way. Loop again into a non-inverted loop, and then come out of that, ending up into a curve going this way. That was the plan. That's where everything would start. But, you know, it's being as these coasters don't really do much in real life. All they do is a couple top hats and a little bit of a, you know, a different version of a loop, the top hat loop. Well, we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay, where am I here? I want to take this. He's not really doing what I think it should be doing. You know what I mean? Actually, I know what I'm doing wrong. This needs to go over there sooner. Why is it like throwing this curve into this whole thing? Is it doing that the whole way? Or did it just start doing it now? Just start doing it now. Okay, that's fine. And it's doing it again. It's doing it again. It's totally just randomly adding a curve to this. What? What's going on? Zero. Zero. Yeah. Okay. No more curves. No more curves. Zero. Hey, Demuncha. And again, like, we gotta check. We gotta make sure we have enough momentum to do this. And right now, I don't think we do. Oh yeah, we have about the perfect amount of momentum. And I haven't even turned this up yet. But, again, you're right. We might not have enough for the whole thing. And we might end up having to go faster. Which is probably not a bad thing for a roller coaster. Again, if we have to go faster, this is going to be kind of a tight corner. Maybe it shouldn't be such a tight corner. You know what I mean? Well, let's find out anyway. Where are you going? Let's click on 180, please. Oh, wow. It did. I didn't think it would. Okay. Now that we've got that out of the way. Those terrible supports. I guess I should be using track number 2. Well, you know, let me build what I was gonna build. And then we'll decide what, you know, because again, like, all I gotta say is, I thought about this a lot, how to start this off and where to go from here. But, you know, let me show you my image, and, you know, then we'll make adjustments to that. What I should do, though, it won't let me. Cannot place here. I'm not placing anything. Okay, whatever. Whatever, game. Now it has no problem. What I'd like to do is change the track type to, the basic standard track too. It'll go up better with what I'm gonna do to the landscape. Oh, crap. Nope. It could be. I don't know. Let me get rid of these again, because they are kind of in the way. Oh, come on. Is that going straight down yet? Might as well use the snap. It's not doing it. It's not doing it. Smash. I'm gonna have to really smooth this, or I'm not gonna get what I want out of this. Wow. We're still going quite... yeah. Nope. I'm gonna have to start to turn this here. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, so I've got this part of the loop. Yeah, it's just way too sharp. There we go. So much easier without supports in your way. Who needs those damn supports anyway? Not like there's gravity in this game. I think though on this one, it's a lot of the track's going to be supported by the ground, and a lot of it's going to be supported by other structure as well.
It's a dive coaster. Sorry, bad joke.
Oh. Nope. All this is going to require a truckload of smoothing. Let me put it that way. This is just not turning the way I want it to. Okay, so the only part of this that's any good is from here to here. Oh no, that's not even any good. I'm gonna have to really smooth this out. But we set this up. Why is this so loud? Set this up so that I could use that technique 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And we can move through this. Hopefully it's not radically changing it. Probably is, though. So this is the same way I built Sinister Steel over there. Everything was put in 4-foot sections. Or 4-meter sections. And I took a 4-meter piece and I went around and I smoothed all these 4-meter sections 4 times. Crazy. Whoops. good, because I didn't want to do that. I haven't yet, no. I did. I actually rode quite a few coasters last night. Not just these. There was one point when I almost changed my mind about what I was going to build, but then I thought that was going to be stupid. So I didn't. And it wasn't because of anything, it was more because of the aesthetics. More about the way the cars looked. Gotcha. Not getting past me. It's like a game in itself. Can you vaporize the train as it comes? How many clicks will it take you? Let's see. Oh, I missed it. I clicked smooth banking? What did I click? I don't know what I clicked. I actually shouldn't have looked at so many coasters. Probably a bad idea. Because, you know, when you get on YouTube and you... Like that page when I went to Maverick, there was so many links off that page for other POV rides that I just rode some other coasters. And... yeah. Really, I don't remember any of them. No, it's not that I don't remember any of them. There's nothing that doesn't mix between them that when it came to things they do. Not how they look. This will look a lot more normal with some supports, I think. And you know what? Oh. I don't want to do that. What I want to do is this. I want to start spinning this thing down here. Let's finish it right now. Oh no, there's a piece floating in the air. No, I don't want to undo those things. I just want to choose this. There we go. Yeah, that might be a little more what we're trying to get to here. Okay. Let's, fix this. Oh, really? Awesome. Bet you that makes a difference. Probably not so much in Planet Coaster. Okay, let's see what this... He's not very long. Oh, really? It's only going to give me data up to there. Well, that's stupid. Okay, so... let's say... the point of this isn't necessarily what you see right here. Let's do what... do some of the stuff I'm planning to do under this so that it makes some sense. Because this is like a partial experience here. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. That should be okay. So let's put the rest of this, let's put this into context. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's put this into context. Because right now, this just looks like a silly loop. What I need to do is I need to turn off the supports because they're not really going to be there. I'm going to go into terrain and I'm going to start building the terrain, how the terrain is going to be around this coaster. And that's going to make all the difference to this. It's funny how it can ride through the land, but when it hits the land, after it comes out, it doesn't go through it then. Doesn't make any sense. So again, like I was saying earlier, like yesterday, that I wanted to do something that was much more tied in to the land and everything around it. I probably shouldn't do that so much. Well, let's just go back here and clear this out how I want to get it. I'll bring that up. So the plan here is I'm actually going to split the land, and it's going to come across a bridge. And the original plan had this coaster actually coming down and underneath that bridge. Was where I was going. Okay. So yeah, I want to basically build the world. Whoops. to support this track. Not everywhere. Like, you know. So, for example, let's cut this piece out of the out of the thing here. And we'll try to get this, like, right in there like that. Like, totally, like, part of the world. And you'll pop out the top here. I think I want to take that back out. This is good, of course, because, you know, you don't want to take people's heads off. Okay, well, I'm glad you made it for a bit, at least. Okay, so I'm going to actually take this. Let's cut that back out underneath here. See you later. Why don't I? Because it leaves too big of a gap. It leaves a huge, like, 4-meter gap between everything. You know, the problem with what I'm doing right now is I'm just trying to... Is some of this stuff is going to disappear. We're going to have to rebuild it. But if you turn terrain collision on, it just leaves, like, massive gaps everywhere. That's the problem. Whoops. Oh, come on. Okay, so you know, this is already a completely different thing than it was before, just because of the terrain. What am I doing? That's better. 3 meters. not cutting it. Whoops. Definitely getting closer to what I imagined. This is going to take some time. All this terrain work. Now the whole coaster won't be like this. There'll be some terrain stuff around here, but I think, well, and around here. But I also think I might put the odd building on here that makes, you know. So this might be not what we end up with at the top here. It might be slightly different. The other thing I might end up doing is stuff along this lines where I take building parts and I go grab a column and we'll just go and we'll say, okay, you know, we're gonna take this and we're gonna build a structure that the track is attached to here. You know, I know that's probably not the best bet. I was actually not really thinking of that when I went there. You know, something like this. Or we go and we attach the track, we build wooden stands and stuff like that. So I think this is going to make it a little different than what we see as just the track. You know what I mean? So if I was to cut through here as well, let's make that, let's stick with that. I was gonna say, let's make that smaller, but or bigger. But 7 meters is probably big enough. We can always widen it where we need to, and well, exactly, and this whole thing is an experience park, so it's... The coaster is not... Well, yeah, the coaster is important, and what we end up is important. But where the coaster goes and what the coaster does is also very important in this whole thing. You know, like even this should all be covered. So, you know, now we'll ride this, and it'll be completely different. So it looks absolutely awful, and still need, you know, all this. This is just to give us an idea of the experience right now. It's completely different. It's not the same thing as it was. Oh yeah, I'm gonna run a thing underneath this, and then we'll turn it into a bridge here. But what I wanted to do that for is because I want to go back to editing the coaster for a moment, and I want to try something. Okay, if I go take this, start to curve it down again, so it's like, you know. I need to know where this is too when I build a bridge underneath here. Pretty sure that's where this is going. A bridge underneath it. A bridge over this. Underneath this. And it can splash. Oh! Crap, I keep on getting the last one wrong, and it resets everything. It just doesn't go back to where... No! It doesn't go back to where you were. It goes back to where you weren't. And where you didn't want to be. Hello, the doctor. Thanks, Tom. Glad you're enjoying it. I'm having a blast doing it right now, too. See, this is where I need to make my adjustment. Not on this one. That's probably close enough, eh? What do you think? What? I didn't do that. Did I? Did I do that? Okay, that was too close. Let's not go too close. It'll ruin it for everybody. This is probably just fine right here. Problem is, this is rough water, so even in a river, it goes up and down. There's like a tide. So we can splash some... Whoa, what just happened there? Oh no. We can splash some water up, you know. Have some fun. What? See, it just thinks like, hey, I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna build this coaster for you. I'm just gonna start curving this way. I noticed that yesterday when I was experimenting with this. It's like it tries to go around things. But I think we need to go into the top hat. On the other side of this bridge. Okay, so we're going the wrong way again. What do we do? Hey, pathetic. I don't really know what to call you. I'm sorry. I don't want to call you pathetic. I'm gonna call you not pathetic. That's not very nice, eh? I wouldn't want you to have people call me not game face. But I guess you wouldn't have called yourself, yo, I'm pathetic. Or empathetic? Empathetic? Empathetic. Yeah. Well, what did I just do? I chose the wrong thing, and the wrong thing happened. Oh, you're a jerk. Sorry. This is not going the direction I wanted to go. I wanted to go like... Yeah, let's just take this slower. More controlled. Okay, come on. Okay, am I there? Am I there? Are we doing it? We're almost doing it. No. Let's just go like 2 degrees. And that's 4, 8. And let's bring it back to 0. Not too shabby. Okay, so here we go. It's completely open now. There's no plan other than it needs to be something that I can build stuff around. Like for instance, this will be a thing that's gonna happen today. It's gonna happen right now, actually. I'm gonna take one of these, and I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna put it over here. I thought it was bigger. But, you know, now I have a reason to build structure around this. So I can even come in and we can go grab some of these. No, not those. These. And build some structure around this. Probably not best to build that. We could probably go with something like this. See what I mean? I'm just trying to do something different than what I usually do. Is the biggest thing out of this whole thing. I can't keep building the same thing and the same thing and the same thing. You know, I'm looking at this now and going, hey, maybe this is wrong. Maybe I need to. Oops, that was not the flattening I was trying to do. I need to push this away into a normal mountain. And I'll have to roughen this up and, you know. And then I can come in here and for some reason, why would there be any structure here? Why would there be any structure here? Well, you know what? You know what we're gonna do? Of course there's structure up here. This is gonna be like an awesome lookout. Why would there not be structure up here? So now there's gonna be like a lookout point there. And part of that lookout point will be this stuff. I don't know if it should go down that far. I don't know if that should be a thing. I think maybe the mountain needs to come out and meet it halfway. Okay, let's get this roughening thing going. Let's roughen it at 20% on a 6-meter scale. Oh, one of the challenges. Like, there's hard in the challenge mode? Obviously, sandbox is not hard. I guess that's like the management portion of the game. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid that at all costs. not that I don't like a challenge. I just like my challenges in first-person shooters and in games like that. Not in. I'm not much of a management sim guy. Hey, Audacity. See, I don't think that, yeah, see, I guess you're looking for a different challenge. I think building, challenge yourself in different levels in the building and trying to do different things is the way I do it in Sandbox. But again, I don't like management sims. So, you know, I don't want to ruin it for me. I think, you know. But yeah, doing different stuff is where I get the challenge from. Okay, so let's say we were gonna build a bridge here. Whoa, let's not do that. Let's not do that. Actually, we should probably like fix all this stuff first, eh? Does the coaster even make it? I guess it does, doesn't it? It smashes it over here somewhere. Okay, so if we're gonna show the POV, there's only smoothing up to here. No smoothing. And obviously, you can see there's a lot of things that need to go in place here in order to make this something. There's nothing after that point. But this 4-meter method actually does really kind of work out quite well. So nothing after this point is smoothed. Coffee again? Who's got coffee? I don't have coffee. I have my Rockstar in my failure is not an it's backwards. Failure is not an option. Kennedy Space Center beer cooler. I'm not drinking coffee. Energy drinks or sleep. That's what happens. You don't like this? Okay, so what I want to do, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 3, 4. I guess we're probably up about here. I think what's missing here is some banking. Put it on the right angle so we can see where that banking needs to be. Well, I don't know. Maybe the smoothing will take care of it. And there we go. A little bit. This is a long process, this smoothing. Hey, Naor. Welcome to the stream. Missed him. Hey, QHD03, how you doing? How's everybody doing, actually? For me, it's Tuesday, and I'm hardly halfway through the week, but yet I'm still doing good. Yes. Custom supports and dual launch. I'm amazed that they're at the... Roughly. Oh no, oh no, oh no, I'm launching down? Am I launching down? What's happening? Something weird. I must be launching down. I can't be launching. Yeah, I was hoping to have them lined up. I was actually hoping they'd be closer to the station. You know, just a thought here. Just a thought here. If I were to, say, bring this way up, I could use that back thing and I don't know if I have the energy. The coaster has that much oomph in it right now. I just don't know. But where was I? Where was I? I was right here. Smoothing system though makes a huge difference. Like I can't believe how much smoother this coaster is actually running than any other version of Torque that I've built. I've basically built the twin racing coasters are Torque and the Pirate coaster was Torque. So the twin racing coasters are basically duplicates of each other, most of them. Other than the end one. But yeah, if I was to bring this up further, I don't know. I turned off collisions, yes. This? This is all... basically, up to this point right here. After going under the bridge, this is what roughly I had in mind I didn't know I'd put a tower here. I still don't know if I'm putting a tower there. But that's sort of what I was thinking. You know, the tower, actually, now that I think about it, might be better up here. Because why would you build a tower here if you could have a tower? I was gonna put a second tower up here. You know what I mean? Yeah, see, I don't know. I think maybe it does have to go here. Maybe there's something else up here. I do want something up there, though. So yeah. It is definitely a lot different than anything I've tried before. Okay, well, whatever. I'm gonna do this. Where am I? No, let's do a nicer bridge. Let's do something piratey. Like a stone bridge. I don't know how that's piratey, but whatever. Okay, I need to get this straight. That's straight. They would probably not be using Planet Coaster. They would probably use something like No Limits. Don't move. Yeah, I could probably easily be convinced of that. Oh yeah, you got me on that. I don't know why they inflicted that upon us. Especially for the larger ones. It just makes them just like completely ridiculous to use. Okay, so I've got something in line with the thing. It's a piece of wood. We've got a piece of wood. So what do we want to do with this piece of wood? Okay, so I'm gonna put that piece of wood down and just, you know, somewhat continue the theme a little. I'm gonna put a few more pieces of wood down. Oh yeah, exactly. Like I couldn't put a dragon sitting up here looking down because it would stick out the bottom of the mountain. Like, freaking stupid. The whole thing is just stupid. Okay, so this is gonna be a pretty long bridge. So I'm just doing this to give me an idea. Okay, let's say we want a walkway along the side of this bridge as well. Hey, King. Not much. Building that coaster I always wanted. Maybe not. Building a coaster. Trying to build a coaster. We'll see what happens. This can't go where it is right now. That is for sure. We like... Oh crap. I can't do that. I shouldn't have done that. Okay, now I can do... Yeah. Let's find another piece of building grid material that I can use in order to make this bridge. Because my current piece of grid material needs to go away. So we're gonna take this and bury it. Are we gonna bury it? You know what? Let's not bury it. Let's bring it right up. Right there. Okay. Huh? What? What's going on? Building. What? How? What just happened here? Something weird happened there. Okay, I don't want to do that yet. What I want to do is edit the building. take this. It's not gonna let me, is it? What I need to do is take everything else. I got it. I've solved the problem. I'm gonna quit playing Planet Coaster. No, I'm just kidding. That's not what I wanted. Do it again. That's what I wanted. Okay. I was wondering what was going on. Okay. It's gonna have to end at some point. You know what? It's gonna end here. I'm bringing this to an end right here. That's not what I want. That wasn't exactly what I wanted either. It was closer. This needs to come up anyway. I'll probably use this, not that. Okay, so we're getting a bridge. We're building a bridge. I know what I want on the bridge. Which side do I want it on, though? See, that's okay. Okay, that's fine. Fine. I thought it was doing something else, but it did it just fine. Okay, now we can get this in the right place. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go in. I'm not going to click on building. Well, I already did click on building. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take some these. Some of these. Where is it? Cannot find. Oh, there it is. Wake up! Oh, that's not going to work yet. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put in side supports. Which I probably should have put in anyway. Could I ride the coaster? Not much of a ride yet, but I could. Can I? I can't even choose the coaster. There we go. Now I can choose the coaster. Where we are so far. I think it needs to go a bit faster. And I think this needs to go a bit higher. But we're not there yet. It's going to be a little more it's different than my previous coaster builds because I'm trying to integrate it as much as possible into the world. Whereas before, you know, I didn't really do much of that, did I? Hey. Don't you just love how you can't move it in the... Like, this is the perfect example of what is wrong with Planet Coaster. Right here. Why can't I move that in the same plane as the building? What technological or technology is not allowing this to happen? When the item runs off, like change it on the axis. Not sure what you mean. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that... What? Ah, crap. What I'm saying, though, is Planet Coaster. I want to move this. I'm going to move this. I'm going to duplicate it and move it. You have two options to move things. Relative to it. Or relative... relative to it, which is this. This is relative axis. Yeah, I can move this for miles, and it'll always be lined up with this. But I don't want to move it that way. I want to move it this way. So that the other option it allows you to move it on is the world axis. And that only works if you're building your building to the axis of the world. The missing key component that should actually be the default is that you'd like to move it on this grid here that the building is on. There's 3 possibilities here. And Planet Coaster has excluded one of them from us. And it's the one that we want 99.99% of the time. You know, that's what I don't get. When you don't want that is when you're not building, when you're just laying down scenery. So yeah, basically, the problem is we've got options 2 and 3. Where's option 1? Which is move it in the thing, and it gets worse. It gets much, much worse. I'm not saying bad things about Planet Coaster. Well, I am. There are definitely bad things about every piece of software. But again, I'm gonna choose these. Why is this not in the proper access? Relative. Okay, relative is fine. World is wrong. I get that. I get how world would be wrong. But after I'm here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this. Okay, I'm going to choose this, and that. And I'm going to say duplicate that. Well, where did this come from? It's pulling new angles out of its butt. That's what this is. Again, world access, well, that's crooked. We know that. This access, well, that's just random, weird, and absolutely useless. 100% useless. There's no way for me to use this ever. Ever. Unless I edge it forward and back and forward and back. So that thing doesn't make any sense. Why? Why? I know, yes, relative means relative to what? But just move it on the XY axis of the building. Everybody will be happy. Nobody will get hurt. We can all go home and get stuff done. Yeah? Yeah? Huh? Okay. I don't know. I thought it looked crooked. Oh, I got both of them. Why would it look crooked? Because this needs to move. I don't know. Got that. Now this has enough support for me to go in and put in those other pieces. But maybe before I do that, I should... Why won't you let me choose that piece? I don't care if there's a coaster in the way. I'm actually building this building right here. You shouldn't care that there's a coaster in the way, game. You just shouldn't care. Ooh, that's not what we want to do. What kind of weird movement is that? Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to take all of this. Okay. Did I not say it loud enough, Planet Coaster? Now what I want to do is take all of this. There we go. It worked this time. No, I don't want to take all of that. That looks kind of ridiculous. What I am going to do, though, is I'm going to take all of these. And we're just going to run them down into the water like this. Okay. The pieces we're gonna run across the top here, we'll build one and then we'll just place them all across the top. Seriously? I missed one. I missed one. Okay, so now the next part. Okay, so where's my little thing that I've been just dying to put on here? Like, ever since I said bridge, this is like, this is what the side is gonna look like. And I am gonna use somebody's idea for rope. I really like that idea. Again, where are we going? We're going off over that way? We don't want to do that, Planet Coaster. Okay, so we got that. Now what I'd like to do... Hey, Cameron! Welcome back. That's a little big. I don't know if that's the thing we're looking for here. There's none. Of course there's not. What am I thinking? Okay. Oh, I like, you know, I listen to everybody's suggestions, but it's sometimes it's hard when I've already got like an image of things in my brain. Do everything or anything. Ah! Okay, so what we're gonna do here I'm glad you guys are enjoying this. And you know, the one thing, like, that's so hard about these builds is not building a coaster. Like, I hope everybody realizes that. That's the hardest part about these builds. Is saying no. Sometimes, because of the scope of this, I wanted to spread that out a lot. But I think what's going to happen now is we're going to be done building coasters almost on this island. And there won't be any more coasters to build, so it's all going to be little detailed stuff. And I don't know like, I know some people will definitely stick around for it. But I don't think everybody will. And I understand. Sometimes these little things I'm doing here seem like nothing and almost pointless. But to me, it's what makes everything what it is. Okay, we want some rope. Whoa, rope. Now, there's straight tight rope. That's not long enough. There's this, which we're gonna run right through the bottom of these and to something, and right through the top into some. Well, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe all we're gonna do here is we're gonna run something like this. How crooked is that? That's not crooked at all. That's not crooked at all. I didn't want it to be crooked. But, you know what? There's a problem with that. That's not going to stop anybody from falling off, is it now? That's too short. That's too dippity. Okay, so we've got this really, really, really tight rope that we're going to run across this. I was hoping to have, like, just slight dip rope. You know what I mean? Planet Coaster had other ideas. Yeah. I don't know where this has come from. I've never played games like this before Planet Coaster, where I build stuff like this at this detail. I've always sucked at 3D stuff, you know. It's just Planet Coaster. That's all it is. So I think anybody can do it. I think they've built a very easy to use user interface and very accessible tools. Probably didn't need 4 meters of rope, but who knows what's going to happen on the other side of this. Now, I don't know if it should go on both sides yet, but I'm going to definitely look and see if that's a thing that it should do. I'm liking the look of it so far. I'm really liking the look of it so far. I'm so glad that you guys suggested wood. So nice to have something different in the park. That's a big thing about this. Building things that are different. Okay, so no, what this is not, we're not done yet. For my 2,000 sub special, I don't even know what I'm gonna do for my my 1,000 sub special. So I don't know. I'm gonna give away Planet Coaster. Was one thing I was gonna do. Was to give away a copy of Planet Coaster, but that's really not a thing that, you know what I mean? Okay. I think I'm gonna lay these out all the way down. Oh, we'll see about that. What am I gonna vlog about? I'm either sitting at work working, or I'm sitting here playing Planet Coaster and recording my videos. I don't know. My life is not that interesting. It truly is not. That didn't help. Oh, do a ride along on a person, basically, is what you're saying. Yeah, I could do something like that. I did it. I tried to do it with Adventureland at one point. Did anybody ever notice that the texture on the plank and the texture on on this thing are the same? That would make more sense, yeah. I guess I could have done some boosted board vlogs. I don't know what they would be, though. Me just... It would have been kind of cool if when I wiped out on the boosted board, if I would have had a camera going. That would have been kind of neat. But yeah, I wasn't prepared for that. The wipeout or recording it. Okay, now that's just fine for what we got right now. I should really, like, I don't know. Almost like I need another support piece from there down. But I don't know. Okay, they're in here. What I want is in here. Where are they? They're not in here? They're like these, except they're not like those. Railing. No? See? What? Why is these three pieces of wooden railing, which are exactly the same as these three pieces? These are like obscure and weird and different. They should not be trusted. Be in different places. Why is that a thing, Planet Coaster? Separate the wood walk. Oh! With the coaster beams. What do you mean by coaster beams? Oh, okay. So we're working on the yeah, great minds think alike. You know what? I'd bet you if I turned on a line to surface and found something flat, like this, maybe we could avoid all that. Don't know why, yeah, I don't know. It does look too spaced out in between. I almost feel like there should be like another upright. Like slightly bigger than all the other ones. And of course that's the thing that just drives me out of my mind. That's the thing that bothers me the most about this. Taught you how to play Grow Up. Okay. Oh, why did you stop like that, game? what I was doing isn't that complicated. Okay, oh, we got rails. Now what we need? Stairs. Those other stairs, those weren't the stairs we were looking for. These stairs, I think this is what we're looking for. These match. They don't really match, do they? Like, they don't match each other. Okay, well, thanks for dropping by. I guess we'll catch you in the next stream. Whoa. Me. Damn you, Rockstar. I almost feel as though this should like come out to there now. For some reason. Is that upright? And then so we're gonna move this out here. Just so we... Oh, come on. Really? Are you on? Oh, you know, you try to add some uniqueness. Hey. There we go. Incomplete, but almost there. I figure we're gonna run this wooden structure all the way up to here. Probably even put the railings beside it. We're not, obviously the stairs are gonna go down. I'm probably going to do some, you know, terrain work around that to make it look like they're walked on, you know. We'll do some, you know, add a set of stairs to a door on the side or something like that. Maybe this can go down around here to another door. And again, the same thing here. I'm also going to build a flight of stairs up the side of this thing. So there's lots and lots and lots to do. But like I said, it's going to be much more integrated with the world than any coaster I've ever built before. It's something that I've actually wanted to do, but it's never really worked out very well. This time though, I'm seeing better results. I have a better idea what I'm doing. Some of the coasters I rode last night when I looked help. You know, but some of them were really more distracting and weren't really anything. Yeah, so yeah, that's about the only thing I haven't heard you complain about. I'm kidding, of course. I'm glad you made it. I hope everybody sort of understands what I'm trying to do here. You know, and why, like, just building, you know, a simple coaster isn't going to really fit into this. But whatever the case may be, I'm going to leave this here. We'll pick this up tomorrow, same time, same place, and we will actually, we'll start off by building this, deciding what to do here. And this, like I said, the only thing that was hard and like in my mind as to what I was doing was up to here. There was a bridge, it was a stone bridge, and we made it a wooden bridge, but that's fine. But the whole thing with the towers, wooden towers holding this up, it's really sort of what I wanted. So again, picking this up tomorrow, and until then, I'm Gameface. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, follow and subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.